Okay, guys. So I hope you're all able to see my screen and hear me clearly. Okay, so in we are going to continue our discussion with respect to integrating Office 65 with Azure AD. Okay, and in the previous modules, we registered the new domain. Okay, and then we talked about signing up for a work or the school account by logging to the signup.microsoft.com page. Okay, and now in this particular module, we are going to add whatever domain that we registered in the first step in the Office 365 Admin Center portal. Okay, let's get started. I hope you're all able to see my screen now. Okay, so here let me go to the Microsoft 365 Admin Center page. Okay, so what we need to do is go to the on the left you see something called the settings, and under that you have something called domain. So if I just click on domain, okay, I actually I can see there is an option called adding a domain or buying a domain and so on. Okay, so since I've already registered the domain saishan.tk, I've completed this step already in the Microsoft Admin Center page. I'm just going to quickly walk you through uh, what are the different options that you get to see when you're trying to register a new domain or add a new domain here. Okay, so as soon as you click on add domain, okay, it will ask me, or it would ask us, you know um, to give the name of the domain. Okay, and then after we click on it, okay, now it would ask us to verify some of the txt records and so on. Let me just show that as the page loads here. Okay, so as soon as I click some new domain, okay, I'm just adding one more new domain here. I think the page just takes some time to load. Okay, so I'm just clicking on add use this domain, because this is one of the other domain that I added in addition to saisham.tk. Let me add this. Uh, Ideally, it shouldn't take much longer, but it should, yeah. So here, as soon as we try to add, it would prompt us with the page where it would show or the list the txt record values. Okay. So now, in order to complete this step, okay, before we click on verify, we have to go back to our domain registration page. Okay. Uh, where we signed up for our domain. So there you have to go select the particular domain. Okay, let me go back, just select my domain. Okay, and under my domain you select whichever domain you wanted to manage, and then click on this, click on manage domain. Okay, now go to manage free norm dns. So here, if since I've already done this step for this txt values also, if you want, I can just delete and try to add it once again. Okay, yeah, so now it doesn't have any value. So if all right, so now if you can see here, you have to select this type of the record, and now it's going to be txt. The ttl value is going to be the same 3600. Okay, and now just copy the txt value alone here, and then click on or paste it in the target field. That's it. So you just click on save changes. Okay, now our txt value has been added here, added to the domain registration page. And now after you do this, you have to click on verify. Okay, so ideally, after you click on verify, you will be prompted for you will be getting a page wherein you will be asked to verify some of your online records. That is where you would be verifying your DNS records and so on. Okay, because I've done all that, and I've actually literally not registered this new domain into my Office 365 page. So ideally, this step would give me an error. So I'm just going back. Okay, I'm just going back to my domain page, because ideally I wanted to show. what are the options that you would see when we are adding a domain. Okay, so I'm going back to the one which I've already completed here. Okay, anyways, I'm selecting this. So after we click on verify, after copying the txt values and all that, uh, now you would get a page where it should say verify your online records. Okay, I click on DNS management. Sorry. See, after the verified domain, this is the you will be prompted for this one. Set up your online services, and this is where you would be prompted. You'd be having two options. Okay, one is whether to verify, set up your online records services for me, or you will be managing your own DNS records. So I'm going to select the first option, the default one, the recommended one, and now it should show me Exchange, Skype for business, mobile device management, and so on. I'm going to leave all these options as it is. Click next here. Okay, and here it would ask me whether you want to add the records for your website. Here I'm just not going to do anything here. Just click on next. And see, ideally, just before this, you would be prompted to copy your DNS server records. Okay, but ideally it just went away in very quickly. Okay, ideally just before doing this, before you get this message, congratulations, your domain and email addresses are all set up, you will be prompted to copy your DNS records values from here to your domain registration page. I'm just going to show that because I've already done it. Okay, so go to the same services page, click on my domains, and now just go to saisham.tk manage domain. Okay, so here you have an option called management tools and name servers. So you will be given two values, two options. One is to use the default name servers, that is a free name servers, or use the custom name server. I'm going to use the Microsoft provided DNS servers, or the name servers. So ideally, before this option, you'd be prompted to copy the values just in the same way like how we copy the txt records and all that. So we'll be doing that particular step here, copying those values from there to here, name server 1, name server 2, name server 3, name server 4, and so on, and then save your changes. Okay, after that, you just you click next, and now it would take some time to verify your DNS records and all that, and finally you would get a message saying like your domain has been verified successfully. Okay, just click on finish, and once you click on finish, ideally it should show something like as you see here, like status should show healthy with a green check mark. So it means your domain has been verified or added successfully here. Okay, so I think that's end of this module, guys. So thanks for patiently listening to me. We are going to continue our discussion. We are going to do some more configurations. Okay, we are going to download the Azure AD Connect, and then we are going to do those configuration steps in our subsequent modules. Thank you, guys.